I've been out here for hours, but I'm good. I got something going on. I'm about to get out the car. But I'm sitting here watching videos, try to pass some time. And I noticed something. And I normally don't like talking about politics no more because I was advised don't bring up politics. But haven't y'all noticed that Erica Kirk and JD Vance is a little touchy feely? Yeah. And it's all over the news. It's all over everybody podcast that JD Vance, that y'all vice president, is Willie D. Do it. Y'all vice president. She did a acceptance, uh, uh, whatever you call it, and he came up, and she hugged him, and she put these fingers right, went through the back of his hair and grabbed his skull. Have you ever hugged somebody's husband like that? She went up through his hair and grabbed his skull and was like, I think I heard her exhale, like. Now, you know what's strange to me, because JD and his wife are going through a lot of stuff right now. They were, for a minute, allegedly were about to face a divorce. And you know she ain't from this country. She a foreigner. So he treating her like one. I just watched him speak, and he said he wished his wife was more like a Christian woman. You know that's what Erica is, right? Allegedly. But when they say they Christianity, I'm like, what God are they praying to? I just want to know. Because when you claim that you're a Christian, who you praying to? Everybody that's praying ain't praying to the Messiah. I hope y'all know that. Because I ain't never seen so many Christian folks walking around here with a bunch of hate in their heart in my life. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he said he hoped his wife would become more Christian-like. He said because when they met, he and she, guess what they were? Guess what your vice president used to be? An atheist. Jesus. We got a vice president that didn't used to believe in God. Are y'all kidding me? He just recently, as a grown man, started believing in Christianity. But what Christianity? Because this is the same man that used to hump on couches before he became the vice president. Just be sitting there humping on couches, making videos and stuff. But this man used to be an atheist. So what do we expect from a retired atheist? I mean, not much. That ain't it, y'all. When, oh boy, I hate to say his name. The one got pop out, Mr. Kirk. When he died, guess who stood up and said, I will fly with his body on Air Force 2, I think. Is that what it's called for the vice president? Air Force 2. They made him bigger than life. They blew it up, and they wanted everybody to shut up talking. And we so in love with him. He's just a spokesperson for us. We just love him and love him and love him. Your vice president flew back with him on the plane. I'll fly with him. I want to make sure he's dead. I'm just saying. As soon as he got back home, we seen the video of Erica, his wife, touching on him. This was the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life, yo. I done seen some weird shit. I done seen dead people standing up by trees. They have funerals. You ride past and blow the horn. They sitting out in the yard like this. I done seen some crazy shit. I didn't personally see it, but I seen it on TV. So I wasn't shocked, but I was shocked. Erica Kirk made sure that we saw with our eyes her rubbing on her dead husband. Normally stuff like that is personal. But she wanted to make sure we saw this. And then she made sure that somebody was right here with the camera. I mean, this is how close they were. It was. Now, when she would have turned around like, what are you doing? No, she was rubbing on his body. I love you so much. I love you so much. And they was recording her. But I noticed something. I said, damn, he got some little ass hands. Them hands are like mummy hands. And they were orange. I said, hold up. Why is his hands so damn orange and why they so damn little? Because she rubbed her hand across and her hands was almost bigger than the hands. And I said to myself, that's not him. That is not a man. That is a mummy. Everybody thought I was tripping. Until podcasters like Candace Owens and other people start doing their research. They show pictures, y'all, of him with his babies and his wife. And it's a few times they had a picture of their hands together. They was holding hand. His hand was about this much bigger than hers. You know, the podcasters, they go find out what your mama did in the 3rd grade. You know, you get Tasha K and some of them pokes on the damn, they gonna find out. They have found a picture of their hand like this. This is how much larger his hand was over hers. But then I went back to the casket picture. I love you so much. I love you so much. Her hand was like this with his. Actually, they was about the same. I said, those are not the same hands. See, that's detective work. Detectives find shit out like that. I said, see, they didn't got Nina Colombo on the job. They should just call me. Candace doing a great job. But Candace, you need me. But I ain't gonna touch that because I ain't trying to die. They get rid of people. But I'm telling y'all, that was not Charlie in that box. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they got Charlie tied up somewhere with an apple in his mouth torturing him. I don't know if Charlie said, you know what, I'm just tired of America. Send me where Tupac at. You know, I'm going to go and chill down in Cuba. I don't know what happened, but that was not Charlie in that box. I want to see more than his hands. Let me see his face. But Hollywood's so good, in AI, they'll make it look like Charlie. And you know, when they fell down, they said it was like a trap door down there. And allegedly, Charlie went in the trap door and then they carried somebody else out because the shirts were different. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice Charlie had on a white shirt? Did y'all know he had a white shirt on? Who have you ever seen get pow-pow and not nothing red on the shirt? Did y'all notice that? Nothing. Who did you see? Who have you ever heard of getting pow-pow with a military rifle right here, and you don't see none of this just explode, just psh. It went right in, a little pinhole came out, you know, the body fluid just stayed inside. Did nobody pay attention to that? And did y'all see some of the people, especially his boy? His boy was on the phone, y'all. Tell me this if your boy did this. His boy was on the phone. As soon as he got pow-pow, his boy did like this. He didn't throw the phone down. He didn't scream. He didn't run to his boy. He continued to talk and was like, yeah, it's done. Hey, Uncle D, it's done. He was talking to somebody. Then somebody was they was doing sign languages. All kind of weird shit was going on that day. And I didn't know Erica was supposed to be in the audience. I didn't see her run and jump over that table. If that was my husband, I would have did a backflip over the table, been screaming. They would have had to carry me out. I didn't see none of that. Some weird was going on. The head security flipped over the table. Go watch it. He flips over the table like he Rambo. I'm thinking he finna just do some amazing shit. He flipped over the table and took off running to the back. He didn't even go near Charlie. I said, did he just run, Jesus? I watched all of them. Because, you know, Candace Owens and a few other people that broke it down. And I'm sitting there eating popcorn like, that wasn't Charlie ass. Then all of a sudden, this is how dumb people are. Especially people that sleep together. You know, when you gone off of sex, you don't think clearly. Let me tell you about who this remind me of. It remind me of Twitch and his wife. The one who told his mama and them they had to sign an NDA to go to his funeral because they didn't want nobody to know all the weird shit she had did. And I told myself, I should have called his mama. I'm like, if I was the mama, you good, mama. Because guess what would have happened if that was mine? When nobody went to the funeral. The whole funeral home would have blew up. I would have blew it up. I would have said, if I can't go up in there without signing a paper, ain't nobody going. He finna be laying up in there by himself. I promise you that. I'm not signing no documents to go see my own. No, you got me twisted, girl. And all of a sudden, she couldn't see her grandkids. All kind of weird shit started happening. But before he died, they was a big family. You know what I'm saying? Strange shit is happening around here with these people. But let me tell y'all what I mean. Erica did the speech, and JD, he's so amazing. He reminds me of Charlie. And I just love his wife. Kill it, bitch. I just love his wife. And he came up there, and she grabbed and put her hands, grabbed his skull, and everybody like, wait a minute. Who hugged the vice president like that? Who even hug a deacon in your church like that? Who hug their friends? Like, do you hug your friends? I'm asking every woman. Do you hug your friends and palm the back of their hair? That's a kissing move. I think she was about to tongue kiss him, but she had to remember. She had to remember. And he's smiling. And then next week he was talking. What'd he say? I wish my wife was more like a Christian woman. Erica. Oh, she smells so good. Okay, now here we go. Here we go. Let's run back through this real quick. Charlie was having a little thing at the college. Alleged white boy who family is Republicans climbed up on the building where everybody can see him, and several people said, is that somebody up there? Is that a bird? Is a plane? No, I think it's Spider-Man. They seen it. They saw somebody up there. Nobody said nothing. They'll just leave him alone. He wanted a better view of Charlie. That's all. Did nobody go up there and see what the boy was doing? This the alleged lie they giving us, right? He up there like this. He do his due diligence to what he was supposed to do to Charlie, allegedly. They grab an old man, because an old man in the audience said, I did it. I did it. Out of the blue. Y'all remember Malcolm X when he got executed? What did they say? Get out my pockets. And everybody looked around like, who in his pockets? And then I did it. So everybody run to the old man. They tell the news. Can y'all hear me? Can you still hear me? They tell the news they had the pawpaw person. Right? We was like, dang, okay. They got him. And all of a sudden they came on the news and said that wasn't him. So where did he go? Hours later, an ex-police officer or retired police officer or whatever he was, a chief of police, he takes his son in to the police department and said, my son did it. Then we get all these fake-ass text messages that he alleged text his lover, because we got to make it look good. You know, a lot of Republicans don't like, they don't like the rainbow people, right? They was mad it wasn't a brown person. They was mad it wasn't a Democrat. So they had to say he had some kind of connection to this. Because you just can't say it was a white boy. That's just too much like right. Hell no. We got to make up some shit. So guess what the damn messenger said? You remember when I put the name on the bullets? Dad gonna be mad that I took granddad's gun out the closet. He texting this after he just executed their legend. Who texts stuff like that? Who would take time saying, remember when I did, so it can look like he did it? So we got him. He texted his lover. Them text messages sounded so damn stupid. It sounded like my grandson Sonny wrote it. I said, did a damn preschooler write? I mean, how old was this person? In the 6th grade? Don't tell nobody I took grandpa's gun. Dad's going to be very disappointed at me. Who even think like that after they just executed somebody? I said, nope. Somebody's lying, and those text messages are fake. And that's when Candace Owens start busting the stuff wide open. She don't believe the text messages. She don't believe how it happened. She don't believe that's the real Paw man. And Candace also said this, and another one of their friends. I will never, ever commit suicide. You know what that is. I will never delete myself. So if it comes out that they said I did something, they did it. So please believe me, I would never, ever harm myself, because she's busting this shit wide open. But it makes sense now. It making sense now, because I'm like, why would they want to delete Charlie? And why do y'all president act like he care, but he really don't care? Because he was speaking at the funeral, and you know he started talking about the White House remodeling the garden and stuff. He and I'm just for the paraphrase, because it's so many times he didn't got off subject. I forgot what he was talking about. But he was like, yes, Charlie was a good person. He was like a son. But did you hear about the garden? You know what? I'm going to get the grass up. And you know, because you know Obama, him and his mama-in-law, they had a garden in the back. I dug all the greens up. You know what I'm saying? And he just started talking about something totally different. Like F Charlie. And I'm like, isn't he at his memorial? He talking about the White House? He didn't care. And guess what else he said? Didn't they say we all get in trouble for cracking jokes about Charlie? Which I never cracked jokes about the dead. It's sad to me. But didn't they say people get in trouble? Did y'all hear what y'all uncle did? He got up there. He was talking about when he almost got assassinated. When they shot and pop out him. He said, I moved to the right real quick. Something Charlie didn't do. I said, oh, he in trouble. You in trouble. He said, I moved to the right real quick, something Charlie didn't do. I said, did he just? Yeah, he said that. And nobody said nothing. I said, they should have canceled his Twitter. Don't they cancel people shit? No, he get to talk about Charlie, but nobody else can talk about Charlie. So he pretended like he liked Charlie Kirk. But come to find out, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this. Erica Kirk been knowing Donald Trump since she was 17. Yeah, she called herself a missionary overseas. I said this in a video way back. Overseas, she was a missionary. What? Somebody help me out. What country was they in? Lisa said he was watching it on TV. I believe you, Lisa. I think that was a stunt man. But what country was Erica Kirk and Uncle D? They was doing missionary work overseas. Let me tell y'all what happened. I don't know if y'all heard this. He put her as head missionary at 17. She became a preacher at 17. Over a bunch of kids. It got so bad that the governor over there was like, wait a minute. A lot of kids coming up missing with y'all organization. And he kicked her out the country and Uncle D. Uncle D ain't talking about that. They talking about, y'all over talking about Epstein. Him and Erica was over there at the other country doing some shit with kids that came up missing. Can somebody look it up real quick so I can tell them what country that was in? All you gotta do is Google it. It's on Google. They kicked him out the country because kids came up missing and they was getting trafficking. So I'm thinking that Charlie was Uncle D friend and like a godson, but no, it was Erica. And then he brought Erica back and made her, I don't know if this was after she was Miss America or before. Was it Miss America? She was in a beauty pageant. And he, what is it? It was Haiti? Somebody said it was Haiti. Is it Haiti? Yeah. They kicked him out because they was taking kids. Kids are missing to this day from over there. So, it's just a mess. So she was in a beauty pageant. And Uncle D was the judge. And he picked her to win. She won the pageant. So that's why when she hugged Uncle D, she hugged him so passionately. Because I gotta believe this. I'm just giving y'all my own opinion. Y'all know y'all president is a freak. Freakazoid. Freaks come out at night. He like him as young as 13, allegedly. You don't think he messed with Erica Kirk? Pretty 17-year-old self. Blonde. Just wanted to be famous. You don't think he messed with her? Maybe that's why she won the pageant. Maybe that's why she was the head minister over there in another country over the children. People getting mad because I'm telling the truth. Y'all hate that. Y'all hate the truth. I can't stand people that's in denial. I realize there's a lot of people that's stupid. Folks hate the truth. Y'all hate the truth about history. You hate the truth about gentrification. You hate the truth about kicking people out this country that ain't yours. You hate the truth about Charlie Kirk. You hate the truth. Y'all hate the truth about everything. And God is going to make y'all pay. You ain't got to like me, but I promise you the Lord is watching. He is watching. And if you upholding pedophiles, murderers, demonic folks, your ass going to hell with them. Keep on upholding that shit. You lying. Go on. Keep on doing it. How many times they got to show us that people is not right? And y'all know it ain't not right. But because that's your favorite person, you guys just mad. Somebody said today, y'all mad because y'all's going to have a horrible 4 years, black people. I said, we are. You think you is Uncle D friend? It is so funny how so many Caucasian poor people are delusional. Y'all really believe y'all a part of them. I told y'all consider light-skinned. When you're poor and white, you're light-skinned. You my cousin Joseph. You don't understand. He likes green. If you ain't got green, you light-skinned. He don't care about you eating. Somebody look this up too. What city right now, they got a line like across the city going to the food pantry, and it's all Caucasian people because they don't get food stamps. They hungry. It's all over the news. Look it up. Somebody tell me. Throw it up here so I can tell them that. So everybody can go see for themselves. But y'all said black folks don't work. Y'all said black folks get all the system money. No, it's more of you on it. That's that denial shit. Just like what I'm talking about. When y'all gonna wake up? When the hell y'all gonna wake up? Just like that city y'all done started. We can't come over there. I don't want to come over there. You know, because your girls, they come looking for my brother James. We don't go looking for them. They come looking for our boys. So go on over there, Karen. Leave us alone. I never seen nobody just so obsessed with black folks. They just love us so much that they can't keep us out their mouth. And then they make these lies. One podcast girl, and she never get in trouble, y'all. I'm going to get her name and give it to y'all. She did blackface, and she said she did blackface because she wanted to be a black woman. One of the most hateful, ugliest people on this earth is a black woman. That's what she said, right? So she did blackface, and she said, I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of black people saying they built this country. They didn't build it. I said, okay, all right, let's sit at the round table. Let's do some history here. Let me bring out your books. Who built this shit then? Who built this country? Somebody answer me. If black folks didn't build it, did Jesus them build it? Who did it? Because I know Tommy and Peter didn't do it. They was in the big house because they had slaves. So who the hell did it then? Since y'all in such a denial state of mind. And then they said, we tear down the whole country. We tear it down. How many black presidents has been? We can't run shit. So how we tear anything down? The most thing we do as black folks is hurt each other. Then we had a black podcaster, call that out. His whole channel is about calling out Caucasian crimes. Do y'all know how many Caucasian men have deleted their whole family? and y'all sit here and talk about black on black crime. I said, wait a minute. It was even a professional wrestler who deleted his whole family. They just go through the house and just, they don't talk about that. Let's not talk about the damn school pop house. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to reality. Y'all in denial. Y'all sleep. Talking about woke. Y'all sleep. We ain't build this country. Who did? Shit. Did Jesus do it because he was a carpenter? Did Jesus do it? Darling, you rather just give Jesus the credit and give my daddy the credit. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, like with Twitch, his wife instantly started dating. Erica Kirk, I heard she got a boyfriend already. I heard. I don't know how true it is. And I'm thinking that JD Vance is one of them. The way he been falling out with his wife, and the way his wife stand over in the corner, if something happened to that woman, if they say anything happened to that woman, we know what it is. We got to keep an eye on JD's wife, y'all. I think she's in danger. I'm just being real. Let's keep an eye on his wife. She better not come up with cancer. You know what I'm saying? We watching. That's how we got to watch Diddy up in the jail. We got to watch R. Kelly because they want to do something to him. We got to keep eye on folks. Got to keep talking about them. Because as soon as you stop talking about them, something happened. As soon as we stop talking about R. Kelly, he ended up with blood clogs, knocked out of his cell, and then a skinhead came forth and said, they hired me to get rid of you, but I couldn't do it. Why they want to get rid of R. Kelly? All he want to do is a little bump and grind. I'm like, what they gonna do? Why? He knows something and he didn't do something. Y'all don't get it. Y'all do not get it. They don't care about listen, y'all. They don't care about black women. They don't care about none of us black. They really don't care about black women. Why would they have a whole trial with R. Kelly with black women and they hate us? Why would they take taxpayers' money off women from 30 years ago? Just because they care. But we got women all over the globe coming up missing right now today, and they don't even mention them on TV. But they cared about R. Kelly girls. Stop playing with me. They didn't care about Cassie and Daphne Joy. They didn't care about them. Them some tricks. I'm just being real. Trust me, Uncle D probably done had Cassie. I'm just being real. Why do you think he Diddy boy? Did you ever wonder that? Why is Uncle D Diddy boy? Because they was running through women together. They all on the island, butt naked, booty popping, baby oil flying. They know. Shit, they done shared sand up the ass together. They know. That's why you think somebody like Diddy can call the president? You gonna come get me. I know I said what I said. I was just mad, D. Come on, man. All the bitches we didn't have, man. Come on. You gonna come get your boy. I got $50 million for you. See, you got me in a hard spot, Diddy. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Because they watching me, man. They watching me, man. I got to keep up this image. Everybody wonder why I'm talking to you. Why you do that shit, Diddy? You broke the rules. You supposed to left that shit over in the island. You brought the bitches home, Diddy. Damn, you got us all messed up right now. Let it die down a little bit. Let it die down. I'm going to give you like 6 months. I promise you I'm coming to get you. It's on my desk. Your stuff is on my desk. You know I need that money. Don't be saying that shit about me no more. All right. They're friends. Can you call the president if you get in trouble? My son in trouble right now. Can I call the president? How can Diddy call? It ain't just because he's Diddy. They're friends. They on pictures together. He used to hang out at Diddy's house. You don't think Elon, spreading semen everywhere, ass wasn't it, butt naked on the island. The richest man in the world. Elon probably the one brought the bitches. And I'm just being real. I'm just sorry, but Elon probably brought them. We can't wait till Elon get here. He got like 12 of them. Elon got the women. Elon got how many baby mamas? Like 9 baby mamas, 12 kids. He just slanging dang-a-lang everywhere. Yo, come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. But anyway, I believe that Erica Kirk and y'all vice president bumping uglies. It's gonna come out. Something gonna happen to his wife. She either gonna leave the country and go back home and file for a divorce, or they gonna threaten her. Erica is demonic. Did y'all see her eyes? And when she said something about JD, she said, I just adore JD. She said, oh, and his wife. I said, oh, no. This the witch of the Wicked West. That's she doing some shit. I caught the look. I said, yeah, they getting it in. That's why he flew with him. What vice president fly with a blogger? Kirk was a blogger. He was a YouTuber. What vice president said, I'll fly him on Air Force Two? I'll fly with him. And flew home with him. And then Erica showed up at the airport with some bust-down Pookie gym shoes on. I said, I tried to give her grace. I said, you know what? Y'all talking about this woman. She just lost her husband. Her mind is just gone. She probably just grabbed the first pair of shoes at the door. She showed up with some dress pants on and some damn Pookie and Ray Ray gym shoes. You know, the kind of people in the hood, they throw it over the dang on electrical cord outside. She had on some of those. Some bust down Air Force Ones. I said, she didn't want to got some shoes from the hood. What the? You wouldn't even think Erica Kirk owned some shoes like that. And the camera made sure they went right to her shoes. Y'all see the shoes? I was like, what? And another thing, have y'all noticed? Have you heard from his parents? Where is the Kirk mama and daddy? Have y'all seen them? Are they tied up somewhere? Where are the parents? This is the weirdest shit. This is a whole mystery. We are in the twilight zone. I promise you. The parents are ashamed. They may be, Larry. Something going on here now. And something ain't right. Just like, and I'm going to bring this up, and people going to get mad at me, Kobe Bryant's wife. Y'all better be careful who y'all, if y'all sons on their way to the pros, you better tell that fool he better sit his ass down somewhere. Because even her, Vanessa, didn't Kobe daddy warn him? Did Kobe listen? It had got so bad that his family couldn't even come over for Thanksgiving dinner. One picture I seen of Kobe Bryant, it was all Mexicans and Kobe. At Kobe's house. I'm like, not one black person in the picture, Kobe. This your shit. And not one cousin, nobody. The closest he got to Brown was his kids. She made him cut off his whole family. And he the baby boy. If I was his big sisters, I would have beat his ass every time I seen him. You getting your ass beat, Kobe, when I see you. Ain't no way my little brother gonna do that to me. I'm giving you the business every time I see your little ugly ass. I would beat Kobe ass if I was his sisters. They couldn't even come over there. And then if it wasn't for Shaq, they wasn't even getting acknowledged at the funeral. Shaq had to say something. She didn't let them speak. She didn't mention them. Nothing. I heard that Kobe had hundreds of millions of dollars insurance on him. On top, he had a whole lot of money already. And God no, who else had insurance on him? Her mama probably had a policy on him, too. But guess what? I know it's been a while. It's been, 6 years? She pregnant by an NBA player. Somebody said he was good friends with Kobe. I don't know. My son said he too young to be good friends with Kobe, but I don't know. She pregnant again. She moved on. She rich. But I was just saying certain things just don't be making sense to me. Maybe it was her payback from Kobe cheating because you know he cheated with the girl at the hotel, right? Kobe was wrong as hell. He went and got a little Lewinsky and did some other shit with the girl downstairs at the hotel with no condom, Kobe. And she lied because she had two different semens in her panties. That means your ass, nasty ass, went to work, didn't wash your ass before your last, you nasty. And I don't believe Kobe Bryant had to take nothing from nobody. Your ass was just downstairs working. Kobe came out at late night and you loved that chocolate dip and you gave him some. Stop lying on my boy. But anyway, that's what Gail came in at. You know, Gail tried to bring that up. But I think that's why she got mad at Kobe. And she's like, okay, you better not. But I don't trust nobody, y'all. People don't have to like me. And I believe people are so evil that they would sacrifice. I think they would sacrifice folks. Like with Kobe. People don't believe he was a sacrifice because his baby was on the plane. People don't care about that. They don't care about that. There was a whole lot of babies on that plane. People will sacrifice things. They try to say Jennifer Hudson may have sacrificed her family. I don't know, but I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm for real. I can't say she did, but I'm like, I can't say she didn't either. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange shit be happening. So y'all just got to stay prayed up and stay out the way. And we going to keep our eyes on Erica Kirk and JD. Because I got a feeling. I got a real good feeling that Uncle D then put his girl on him. You know, Uncle D runs Erica. That's his big. That's his big. He runs her since 17. She do whatever he want her to do. Watch. He put her on Charlie. Talk to him. I want you to get on him. And she did it. Y'all know a lot of these women that's famous, a lot of these women that got money, they go girls. Y'all know what that is? They go do whatever they tell them to do. The Kardashians are the same way. And they make them mega rich. Kim done been on some of everybody. Everybody. You don't think Kim Kardashian mama set up the meeting with Ray J? Ray J said that's what she did. But you know why? Because everybody's like, why would she do that? You know why? Because a lot of people don't know this. Kim Kardashian was a nobody. Her dad was famous from OJ, but nobody knew who Kim was. Guess what Kim's job was? She was Brandy's assistant, which is Ray J's big sister. So what's the best way to F your way to the top? F your boss brother. And when they see the video of Brandy little brother with this white girl, oh, the world gonna go crazy. And we did. I seen the video. Ray J ass is like that. I'm just gonna let y'all know he crazy, but he like that. Just like R. Kelly. The brothers got the trunk. That's why girls going crazy over him. They got that thing. But she put that shit together so her daughter can get a name. And after that, it was up from there. Diddy found out. Everybody started finding out. Next thing you know, Diddy sitting there like the Dawn in a chair like this. And all the Kardashian women standing around him like, yeah, Trump this. Bet you can't Trump this, Trump. I think they compete against each other. Who can get the most bees? And Elon didn't know the rules. They was like, Elon, we didn't tell your ass to get people pregnant. He over there just looking like Pee Wee Herman, just over there humping on people. Just nasty as hell. Who slept with Elon? I want to know who in the hell looked at Elon and gave him some. They had to have a cover over their head and just keep on looking at the money. Just put the money right there. Let me just smell it. Just Don't talk. I just can't even imagine. I just can't. He's so goofy, and then he always high. Where is Elon? Have anybody seen Elon? Have anybody checked on him? Because the last time I seen him and Uncle D was fighting. He got kicked out the White House. And he was standing there with a black eye. He was like this. Little DMX, X. They said X did it. Now, X didn't give you that black eye. One of them people, one of them damn soldiers did. You kept on going over and sniffing on one of them soldiers. They was like, get your ass away from me, Elon. Elon probably was over there sniffing on him. He popped his ass and I said, this is the funniest election. This is the funniest government we didn't have because people was moving in the White House. They was getting rooms and shit. Elon came through the house like this with his cover and be like, what room is mine, Uncle? Go down there, Elon. Damn, you just want to go home. Elon came in there with a sleeping bag. Everybody had rooms. They was having sleepovers. I said. And then Uncle D just woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm tired of this White House. I don't even want the same floors that Obama and Biden walked on. He said, get the floors out this bitch. I don't even want the same doorknobs, the wall. He tear the whole wall down. I don't even want the grass. Dig up the grass and put concrete. I don't even want to know that they walked on this grass. He digging up everything. He want everything new. Because he said he ain't leaving. Didn't he tell us this was going to be our last president we ever voted for? Democracy is gone. He said, I ain't leaving. And I said, did he not know that we ain't got to make you leave? If it was up to the people, you probably would still be there. But guess how you go get out of there? Jesus. I mean, Jesus is calling. Come on, bro. You tripping down here. Let's go. Jesus coming. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. When I be hearing people saying, you know he ain't never leaving, I said, really? So they go bury him like in the backyard? Because he leaving. I mean, I don't know which door he going out of. He might still be there, but he ain't going to know nothing. You know what I'm saying? He going to be cold. I mean, life. Jesus coming. None of us going to stay nowhere forever. What's wrong with y'all? And then time is not on his side. The man is what, 102? I mean, time is not on his side. I mean, what y'all think? He already don't know where he be at half the time. He gonna end up like my pastor. And this ain't funny, but I'm gonna tell y'all a joke and I'm gonna go. This is not funny. But I laughed and I had to pray about it and I got hit. I got pinched in church. My mother pinched me. Because it was funny, but it wasn't funny. Let me tell y'all what happened. My pastor was the pastor of the church for 45 years. 45 years. And he started getting, I'm watching some, y'all. He started getting Alzheimer's. Right? And that's when they said we got to get another pastor because he be losing his train of thought like I do sometimes. He lose his train of thought, right? So one Sunday he was preaching, y'all. Lord forgive me because my mama would slap me from the grave. He was preaching and he was giving, getting it in. And, hallelujah, Jesus. And all of a sudden he said, and you know, I didn't do that. And Trump said, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Look, I made him mad. I bet he boo-booed himself. Or is that me? I think that's me, Vance. We got two old ass grumpy men fighting. And Kamala was the damn referee. I'm like, where's Kanye? Could Kanye have ran? I'd rather have Ray J in the damn. Let Ray J run. Shit, we might as well as a clown show. Shit. At least Ray J know how to do the song Where the Fans At. Shit. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. We have a clown show going on in the White House. Oh, and the Democrats, it was voting yesterday. The Democrats went all the way across the board. So a lot of stuff that they thought was going to happen ain't finna happen. He ain't got a control of everything no more. So I hope you voted. And, one more thing I want to say. Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, not playing. Oh no, you see what the governor of Memphis did? He got on there and made an announcement. He said, hey, check this out, Uncle. Check this out, Uncle. I didn't call Mississippi to come and get the state prisoners out of Memphis. So Mississippi finna come and get the state prisoners. You know why they coming to get the state prisoners? Because I need rooms for y'all asses. If ISIS come down here with that clown shit, we locking them up and we towing their cars. That's what he said. They waiting on ISIS in Memphis. They down there on I wish a knuckle would. They said if they come down here on that clown shit, we arresting them and we towing their vehicles. Mississippi, come get some of these people. We need room for these folks because we ain't playing. They're not playing in Memphis. Memphis, like, we got enough problems coming down here. We got enough problems. We dealing with these YNs. We have enough. We're not dealing with the YNs and ICE. And ICE ain't identifying themselves. Y'all know it's getting dangerous, right? It's getting dangerous because we don't know if they're the Proud Boys. We don't know if they're the KKK. We don't know who these people are and where they're taking folks. We don't know if this is a new way to traffic people because people going to start coming up missing. Next thing they'll be grabbing women and they might end up on that island. Maybe this is a new way of doing the Epstein. We don't know these people. They can just grab you up, throw you in a van and you gone. Talking about they ICE. Why you got a mask on, Mr. ICE? Where's your badge? Where your credentials? I don't know your ass. That's kidnapping. But Memphis waiting on them. Memphis is waiting on them. We about to see some shit on the news. Jesus them about to be fighting with the brothers. We about to get the Crips, the Bloods, and the Latin Kings. Y'all don't understand? Y'all do not want this. Because once Memphis start, LA go start. And when LA start, Phoenix go start. It's going to be a trend all the way across the globe. Y'all going to see a whole bunch of ICE people in jail, and the people in jail going to be out here. Because all the governor got to do is going to unlock the doors. I need some, hey, you sorry for what you did. You ain't going to pop out nobody else no more because I need you out here with these ICE people. Come on out. All you got to do is to open the prison doors and let the prisoners out. We got a whole lot of soldiers be ready to fight up in there. Y'all forgot about the soldiers in jail? Thousands and thousands all over the country. If they start unlocking them doors and letting the prisoners out, what Uncle D gonna do? Y'all finna have a problem on y'all hand. And I'm going to be way upstairs in the building, way in the back in the right-hand corner. I want to be one of the last ones when Jesus comes. So, I'm a snitch. So, I can tell everything. I'm like, I told them. I told them on YouTube on Wednesday. They didn't listen to me. Because it's about to be a serious problem. But I love you all. Thank you. I got to see what Robert wants. I guess he finna take me to breakfast. Eat something. Enjoy. Drink a lot of water. Exercise, relax your mind, renew your mind daily. Don't let this mess get to you because I just made the whole thing comical because you got to laugh and keep from crying. If I really told it a serious way, I probably couldn't even get through without crying. This is a mess that we're in. We're in a serious situation, a bunch of clowns running this country. Our forefathers got to be totally embarrassed. And I know Jesus right now, every day, going up to God's office complaining. Like, I can't jump in yet. Did you just see what just happened, Daddy? He want to come down here and just go Sodom and Gomorrah on us. But God said, no, son. Let them do what they got to do. Let them do. We already know what they was going to do. We got the book. We knew what. He want to come down here and just throw stuff away. Just tear it up. It's a clown show, Larry. But y'all look at me as being a clown for giving the bit, how I just did the video. Somebody be like, she's a clown. No, I'm telling a story that's true, though. You know what I'm saying? I might be acting a clown, but the story is true. Don't kill the messenger. And I'm glad my mom and dad ain't here to see this mess. I am so glad. Oh, man. But I'll talk to y'all later. Stay prayed up. Share this video and keep your eyes on J.D. Vance's wife. We watching. Better not nothing happen to that woman. I think they go send her back to her country and say that ICE came got her. That's what I think they gonna do. They gonna send her back. Watch, and him and Erica go end up together and all kind of